thing. So, I need a minute to think about this, actually. The next Ryugu Rena. So I can only imagine that... God, fuck. I don't know how to phrase this. Because once I say it, I'm gonna sound like a fucking retard. Because the way she's phrasing it makes it seem like it's like a fucking Groundhog Day effect. That, like, legit, it's just gonna be like, oh, next, let's load up another simulation and hope this Ryugu Rena's better. And since it's almost like a Groundhog Day, I guess. And maybe that's why it explains that she's lived 100 years, that she's been in like a loop. Because next Ryugu Rena obviously means that once this one dies, there will be another Ryugu Rena that appears. I'm not going to buy into her theory that, they just make another one. Fuck that, no. Fuck that. I'd rather believe that in a Groundhog Day than that. But that seems to be the only possible scenario where this works. Where there would be another Ryugu Rena. That would be significantly different than this one. Or at least you'd hope and pray that it would be different. Meaning that it has to be a sort of Groundhog Day effect. Because there's no other explanation for it. I'm trying to actually think of other cases where this would work. Like, parallel dimensions? Can she, like, leap dimensions? She might. No, she could. Straight up. It's either a fucking Groundhog Day or a parallel dimension type bullshit. Or she can, like, change dimensions. That would be cool. That would be cool as fuck to do. It's either one of those. It has to be. There's no other alternative. There's no alternative. And maybe that's how... Maybe it is like alternate dimensions then. And maybe that's how all the games are linked together. All these chapters are. That they're all alternate dimensions. That she's that this whatever, this other Rika, because I don't believe it's the real Rika, because it's kind of weird at this point. Because regular Rika's never mentioned this kind of thing. It's only when she's like in her creepy mode that she has. But maybe she's able to like leap dimensions or something like that. And that's how they're all tied together. Or it's in a Groundhog Day effect where each time everyone dies it kind of just resets the clock. But it just plays out differently. Due to various different circumstances and stuff like that. But there's really no other reason for there to be a next Rena. I'm trying to think of other scenarios where that works. I just cannot think of one. For the life of me. I don't know if I'm just being stupid and slow, but that's the only case where that works. And it's the only reason that she'd be able to live over 100 years. If she was able to either Groundhog Day or through different dimensions. Like her consciousness goes into different dimensions. And why that the shot thing never worked. And maybe Oishi has that power as well because the all different things lead to whatever. That no matter what, it always leads in Tomitake's death. Maybe he has that power as well. and why he almost seemed like more and more desperate after each game went on. Because in the first one he was pretty chill. The second one he was starting to get a little hostile and a little asshole-ish. Third one, he was like just straight out like corrupt, like I'm a piece of shit. So he might have that power as well. God, this is... Hey, look. A little addendum's been added to what the fuck is going on. I'm scared of it, and as if it is a judge who is handing down a death sentence. I used to try really hard to fix things every time a little problem occurred. But I got tired of it. I'm not interested in this Hinamizawa anymore. I'm gonna go find the next Hinamizawa. But you only have this Hinamizawa, so I hope you live as best you can. I know it is telling me something very scary one after another. Okay, so it has to be alternate dimensions. Or Groundhog Day. It has to be one or the other. The fact that she said I have to go find the next one makes me want to say alternate dimensions more. Either one. Crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. Yeah, and here I'm saying that the fucking parasite thing is a total bullshit story. Yeah, okay. This is an obvious warning of destruction. It means the climax is coming soon. They already have prepared another Rena. No. No. Because she wouldn't have said another Hinamizawa. That makes no sense. When I lose to this fate, they are going to replace me with that Rena as if nothing happened. It's all well prepared. What humans are most afraid of is to lose the value of their lives. I'm most afraid of dying, not losing the value. I could give two shit of what my life is worth. I just don't want to die. Because, I mean, that's everyone's fear. Death. Someone points a loaded gun right to your forehead and you can't move. You're gonna be shitting yourself. Because that's the greatest fear you can ever have. Dying. And don't give me this bullshit. Oh, I'm content with dying. Oh, bull fucking shit. You'd rather live on? Come on. No one wants to fucking die. No one. Well, okay. Suicidal people want to die. But they don't really want to die. They want to end the pain. It's not that they want to die. They want to just end their suffering. So, at least that's how I usually view suicidal people. Depending on, what they're going through. Usually that's what they want to do. But most people don't want to die for, no reason at all. Either faced with the option of living living an extra year happily, or dying now. 100% of the people would take it living happily for another year. Because it's just obvious. It's like an incident. Your life becomes worthless when you're told that there's a replacement. Back that up. Oh, I could give two shit if there's a replacement. Thank God, he can do all the heavy work. If I have a replacement, he can do all my regular work. Then I can just record videos all day. Fuck. Please, I want a replacement. It's like an indirect death sentence. It closes the case of the syringe and it puts it back into its pocket. Okay, I guess that's a really small case. Okay, no. I was thinking of this it's this fucking metal briefcase carrier bag. Just this huge pelican case and just breaks it out, nice big syringe. It's slightly glowing as well. Just give it that ambiance. She puts gloves on to handle it. Fuck. It turns around and starts climbing up the slope. At the top it looks back and speaks without as much as an evil smile. Well, goodbye, this Ryugu Rena. I hope I can get along with the next Ryugu Rena. I shouldn't worry because I usually get along with them. I'm not going to let you replace me with the next Ryugu Rena. I'm the only Ryugu Rena. I'm not going to let you do it. Never. Ever. I wonder if my scream is reaching it. It looks at me coldly. It looks as at me as if I'm just a picture of the past on a TV screen. It's fun to have a conversation like this once in a while, huh? The laughter gradually disappears into the darkness. It disappears into the darkness as well. There's only me left here. I'm forsaken, and they don't care if I disappear. Yeah, I'd have rather had Keiichi come now. Oh, God. The one time I say I'd gladly take Keiichi's presence. Fuck. They told me I should struggle as much as I want because it doesn't matter anyway. They already have a replacement. They don't need me in their Hinamizawa anymore because my intuition is too sharp. Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason. When I notice it, I realize that these trash piles are a perfect grave that they've prepared for me. Yeah, they did. Then I realized that this place isn't working as a hideout anymore. I better start packing and move somewhere else. They told me to struggle as much as I want. I'm gonna do that, damn it. I have to get ready to move out from here. I'm gonna put everything back into my backpack. I have to leave here as soon as possible. The light of the flashlight isn't enough to see by, so I turn the table lamp on. The light makes things show up very clearly. When I reach my backpack, I realize something and grasp in surprise. The fall of my head is covered with creepy liquid. Probably sweat. I thought I wiped off my sticky sweat earlier, but it wasn't my sweat. Then where did this blood come from? Oh fuck! Her scratching like cut her skin. I realized it right away. I was scratching the mosquito bites on my neck earlier, and I scratched them until it bled. Ugh. Clawed out, clawed out, clawed out, clawed out. When I noticed it, I remembered the sensation of the mixture of pain and itchiness. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I feel something moving near the wound of my neck, so I scratch it again and get rid of the thing. My hand gets wet with sticky blood again. I can't see what the things are because I don't have a mirror here, but I know. Oh god. Nope. Nope, not again. They're already spreading in my entire body, causing the itchiness of my arms and backs of my knees. Ah, fuck me. If I'd never experienced this before, I'd think I'd got bitten by a bad bug or something. But unfortunately, I already know what's causing this itchiness. Why? Why? I say it with hatred. Why now? Why here? It's the disease of the maggots, without a doubt. If I cut my veins on my arms, the dusky red creepy things will flow out. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. But it's impossible. Oh god, now I fucking feel throbbing in my fucking wrist. God damn it. Ah! Stop it. Ah! Fuck. Oh god. God damn it. But it's impossible. I didn't get any suspicious shots. But it doesn't have to be a shot. They might put the drug in my food, and I might have eaten it without noticing it. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Sure they did. I don't think they put it in the food at my house, but I used to share lunch with my friends at school. Oh my god. You're right. Me on purposely shared food with you to fucking infect you. Get the hell out of here. They might have put it in the lunches. That Rika who just visited me earlier was shining the flashlight on me. So she knew that I was scratching my neck so hard it bled. Nevertheless, she acted like there was nothing wrong about it, and she told me that I wouldn't last long. Now I know why she was laughing at me in a sarcastic way. She knew that I wouldn't have much time left. So fuck it, pop the shot. Right in the fucking thigh. Let's fucking go. Pump it up. Pump my veins full of that shit. Why not? It itches very badly, but I can't scratch. The more I scratch, the itchier it gets. And I'm not going to do the same thing Tomitake did. Damn it! Please? Damn it, damn it, damn it! I wonder if this itchiness is temporary. It might actually get worse. Claw your throat out. Claw your throat out. Claw your throat out. Claw it out. Claw it out. God, I'd be so happy at this point. Because she's just... The problem with what she's probably going to do is she's getting to the point where she might start getting hostile towards people. Because she's moving out, she might actually run into someone and get hostile with them. And possibly injure someone. So it's better for her to take herself out than possibly killing other people that are, quote, suspicious. Because say Keiichi's coming to this area, what if she's like leaving, has the axe with her, doesn't notice it's Keiichi, turns around and fucking cleaves his head right off? She's getting to that point where she's like that. At least that's how I see it as. I don't know if it's going to stop soon or if it's going to last until I die from it. I don't know anything anymore. I just had to endure the itchiness. I wipe the blood on my neck with a towel, clench my teeth, and try to get rid of the desire to scratch my neck. The wound is throbbing. I want to scratch it really badly, but I can't do that. I fight back the desire, biting the end of the towel. I scratch the other part of my body really hard in order to forget the itchiness, but it doesn't really work. See, all you have to do is have a really fucking terrible pain, like, you know, cutting off a finger. You'll forget about that fucking itchiness real quick. Holy fucking shit, my hand! Oh god, it hurts! Oh wow, I don't itch anymore. I just pray for the itchiness to go away, close my eyes, and fight back the desire. It seems to be the best way. I let my mind go blank, breathing hard for a while. I feel like the itchiness got a little better. I take a deep breath and I start packing quietly. Staying here is more dangerous than this itchiness. I have to leave here as soon as possible. I feel it while I'm packing my stuff. I feel the end is coming closer. The end that Rena told me about earlier. You mean Rika told you about earlier. I assumed I could live into the end, but I might be wrong. I might follow the same path Tomitake took. Way before the end comes. I'm sweating like crazy and it feels nasty. I know it's not sweat. But oh god. Jesus Christ. So she's fucking bleeding like crazy. Holy shit. But I'm going to think that it's sweat for now. Oh god. I wipe my neck with the towel and I hurry to leave the place. Tie it around your neck. Create like a little fucking thing. Whatever the fuck they're called. I forget what they're called. Now that I actually try to remember it. Any other time I would have been like right there. I would have been able to tell you what it is. But just tie it around your neck. Just tight enough that you don't have to worry about it. Higurashi when they cry. Kai. This area has no streetlight, and it's very dark. I'm scared to run fast in the dark. The moonlight lights up the sky, but not my steps. The only light I have to see is my flashlight. But the light is very small. I can only tell that the gravel road is flat. The flashlight can't reach it. The part where the flashlight can't reach is a total darkness. The expression often used in novels of pitch black isn't totally over the top. I might trip over an empty can or a rock or something. Anytime. I don't want to fall, so I use the flashlight to its maximum extent to watch my step. But I'm still a bit nervous. I start running slower and slower, and then I'm just walking briskly. God, what a fucking loser. Jesus Christ, can't even walk. You don't even have a fucking good flashlight? Get the fuck over yourself. Though to be fair, I have like a really fucking good flashlight. Like, it hits like a fucking spotlight. It's just like a regular handheld one, too. It's like, hell yeah. I got a good deal on that shit. And plus, it's fucking metal, so I can just beat the shit out of someone. Like, let's say fucking Rika starts talking to me creepily. Oh, bitch, come here. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you now. Did I just stop running because it's dark and I'm afraid of tripping? But I usually run around without watching my step during the day. I run around with Rena and Mion all the time. Even if I can see what's underfoot, I don't pay attention. I don't think I might trip, I just keep running around without a care. Rena might be feeling just like I am feeling right now. For Rena, the light she has to illuminate the darkness of suspicion is too small. The darkness of the delusion she deeply believes in is getting darker and darker. That's why she's scared to even walk on the same roads that she always uses. People might laugh at her for falling for the ridiculous scrapbooks. But those scrapbooks aren't normal. They manipulate the reader's hearts and take advantage of the holes in their beliefs with the evil intent. The evil intent captured my heart for a night. No fucking shit, it was trying to make me doubt Mion. Fuck you, scrapbooks. It was trying to... Thank God there was no doubt in that section of my heart. There was no doubt there. That's just like a solid piece of fucking granite. Nothing's getting through that. Nothing will ever make me ever distrust Mion. That's why I know how evil they are. They're just like urban legends, such as Nostradamus' predictions or the Purple Mirror. Never heard of the Purple Mirror, but I'm just gonna assume that it's something stupid. They're just a bunch of feasible lies, and when you hear about them, you think they're too stupid to believe. But once you fall for them, it's hard to get rid of them from your mind for some reason. It'll be 1,999 in 20 years or so. 1999. Don't know why I actually broke it down. Everybody knows about the prophecy that the world will come to end in July of 1999. There's even some TV shows about it too, and they responsibly fan people's fears. So some people take it seriously. I never heard of July. I heard of Y2K and all that, but not July. Though I'm sure it was some like... Either way, oh, look at the time. I guess I'm alive. Yeah, I mean, all those stupid bullshit about this year, it's gonna be over. Disregard it. There's not gonna be one set year that the world's gonna end. It's just fucking stupid. So some people take it seriously. Those people think that the prophecy means an outbreak of a nuclear war. So some of them are making a shelter in their backyard. Some of them are thinking about freezing themselves by 1999, so that they won't be exposed to radiation, waking up after the radiation is gone. Oh, Jesus Christ, Fallout 4. Ah, God, this game predicted the plot of it. Holy shit. No, if I would totally be down for like cryogenic freezing, hell yeah. Like if I guarantee myself to like live, hell yeah, I'd be down for cryogenic freezing. Fuck it, why not? I don't care if I'm out of place. I'll be like a museum person. Or just like a legit historian that I can say, oh yeah, I was there. I mean, why not? I think that would be just fun. They'll probably never... Actually, I don't want to say never. Because whenever you say never in technology, it always happens. So one day they'll have cryogenic freezing. I probably won't be alive for it, sadly. But I would totally sign up for it, honestly. Why not? I want to know it's legit first. I want someone to freeze for like a couple years, 10, 20 years, then unfreeze, and if they're still like normal functioning humans, freeze me up. Because especially if I have like some incurable disease right now, freeze. I will deal with this later. Unfreeze me when you have a cure. That kind of thing. But that would be fun. It would be easy. Well, not easy. It would be interesting. I wouldn't say fun. It would be an interesting experience. A once in a lifetime. Those people are seriously serious. When you think about it rationally, it's impossible that there'll be an outbreak of a war in 1999. It's true the Cold War makes us think that a war will break out anytime. Oh, that's right, this fucking time of the Cold War. But they're actually pointing their nuclear missiles at each other. And they know there's no merit for either of them to start a nuclear war. True. True. And guess what happened? Nothing. Because it would have been stupid. If you nuke each other, you're all gonna die. There's no winning scenario. People would say the Soviet Union might do things like that in order to make the world liberal. But that's just an assumption. Try to read the sentence again, but this time by replacing the Soviet Union with the Sonozaki family. It perfectly matches what it says in Takano's scrapbooks. When people create a large-scale delusion like the prophecies above, they always use an incomprehensible, unknown enemy such as the Soviet Union, Nazi Germany, or aliens. And they say stuff like, "You never know! They might do things like that." They try to increase the credibility of their delusions without any evidence whatsoever, which is what Takano's journal did. Because it started making me evidence. Because at first I was like, what are the evidence for this? What's the evidence? It started making me doubt that, without ever having evidence. Real evidence. No imperial data. What did Takano know about the Sonozaki family? Nothing. All she did was use the history of Onogifuchi and say that the Sonozaki family is still working behind the scenes, plotting a horrifying conspiracy. It sounds just like one of those cheap prophecies. It's nothing but just a stupid story like the one of the Nazi Germany, which says that Hitler is alive and lives in an underground complex somewhere on the South Pole, still plotting to conquer the world. Oh, fucking Hitler. Yeah, he blew his fucking brains out. Fucking loser, couldn't even stand getting captured. Fucking get the fuck, be a real man. Get captured, you son of a bitch. Go down like a man. You want to kill people? Be a man. You want to conquer the world? Face the consequences if you can't man up to it. Fucking Christ. At least that's my opinion. If I ever go on a crazy imperial reign of trying to rule the world, if I start losing a battle, it's my fault. I will face the consequences. If they storm and capture me, that's how it will be. I'll stand trial. Or they'll just kill me. I don't give a fuck. At that point, I've already lost everything. But if I went on an imperial reign, I probably wouldn't intend to lose, so... yeah, no, that's how it works. Rena usually doesn't believe in stupid stories like that. But it was just bad timing, I suppose. It was right after she killed Mamiya Arena and Hojo Tafe, and she was caught by us. She was in a state of panic when she heard the story. We were waiting for her to recover from the shock. Before she did and regained her strength of heart, a poison got into her, and it spread through her entire body. When you're sick and having a weakened immune system, it's easy to get another disease. It's just like that. And Takano took advantage of it, because she probably noticed. Because I think she asked, are you feeling alright? And then she gave her the scrapbooks. She knew that she was in a weakened state. She knew all of that. She did it on purpose. She did it to fuck with Rena. And that's pretty fucked up. That's right, Rena's just sick right now. When you're very sick in bed with a high fever, you sometimes feel like you might die from it. But most of the time you're just overreacting. You get better soon after you take a medicine, eat healthy food, and sleep a lot. Drink plenty of fluids as well. Don't forget that crucial step. That's how she is right now. She caught a mental cold, that's all. She needs to get better soon, or she might get caught by the police. I passed by several patrol cars on my way. I don't want to be questioned, so I hide every time I see a patrol car. I think I passed by them twice. When I pass close to Rena's house, I see a car parked near the gate. It's obvious that it's watching her house, trying to capture her when she comes home. Mion ordered the Sonozaki family to find Rena to protect her from the police, but honestly, I'm not sure if they can. That's because Rena believes the Sonozaki family is after her. But if they don't find her, the police will eventually. If that happens, all of us who helped her bury the corpses will be caught by the police in the end. I would cover for Mion and say, nope, it's not her fault, she wasn't there. I would throw myself under the bus gladly to protect her. And plus, you're only aiding and abetting, so it's not really that bad. And obstruction of justice as well. So, only 2 charges. That's not too bad. That's not minimal jail time there. Not as much as double homicide. 2 counts of first-degree murder. Yeah, I'll get her thrown in jail for a while. I don't know how or why the police came to suspect her. I think that they only have some circumstantial evidence. I don't think they know she did it for sure. But since they're actually everywhere looking for her right now, they must have some kind of reliable evidence. Rena, come on. You don't have time to play around with talking of scrapbooks right now. The police are after you. It's very dark. I'm not sure if it's down there. But I make up my mind and go down the slope, carefully shining the flashlight to light my way. I want to call out Rena's name loudly, but there might be some policemen looking for her around here. I walk around the trash pile, and then I see the light. There she is. I run towards her hideout, kicking trash out of my path. Okay. Yep, she's crazy. Holding a I saw the hatchet. Nope. You're fucking dead, Cagey. See what I mean when I say, she's gonna be a danger to others at this rate. Like, there's a point where your mental disorder is like, first it's like, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Then it gets into like, the self-harm stuff. Then the suspicion, conspiracy, delusions, hurting others, which is what she's getting into that phase of. Rena is standing right in front of her hideout, holding a hatchet. At least I assume she's transitioning into that. I don't blame her. I do.